Hello everybody. Sorry for the wait here, I'm just battling my mic arm, falling down, all the usual stream scuff, pre-stream scuff. The real fun hasn't even started yet. Very much an unplanned 2-week hiatus, but that's how it goes. We'll get into all that. Hello, hello, hello. There's still a head pat on the screen. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Let me get rid of that. That. There it goes. Hello, 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 hello. It's Spike After Dark, and it has been a while. I hope everybody's doing well. We had to briefly disappear for a bit, but I'm back now. Hello to Rente, hello to Guest. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. We had, oh, 1 second. The game audio has suddenly gotten really loud. I can barely even hear myself think. That's weird. Define well. I can't. I may have to close the game because the mute's not working. Blaring out my ears. I'll just leave it on settings. I think that'll be okay. Alright, so. Yes, I don't know. I suppose, I don't know how to define well. Because I don't know how well I'm doing either. But, you know, we're doing our best. I've been very, I've been very philosophical lately about work and all that, and about how much it's taking up of my life and how much I'm giving up to do it. Because what happened on the last stream is I talked about the recent changes, which were basically that. So during my last, no longer my last, but the work meeting we had before last. The last one was like a couple days ago. So the one, the second to last one, my manager brought up that my roommate had a little moan about how much noise I was making while I was streaming. Typically, I was streaming on the evenings and stuff like that. You know, usually starting about 11 or 12, and you know, I was keeping the guy up, so. Some complaints got made, and because of that, I had to stop streaming, basically, for a little bit, for 2 weeks at least. And hello, Andy. Welcome to try and figure things out. So I've been going back and forth with some of the guys on the Discord about how exactly I should proceed from here. One idea I had was to potentially start like doing my late night streams from my car or something. That way I could potentially just get away from the guy for a bit. Alternatively, like, I don't know, I could move out and fucking get a real place. But basically, I've had to assess my options because I'm living in this fucking shared caravan, and there's not a lot of options. However, there was recently some news that I shared with people on the Discord. I only found out yesterday. My roommate is in fact leaving, so it will no longer be a problem. At least not for a while. So he has got a much better job and is heading to that. And basically, I'm going to have the place to myself again for at least a little while. I have a feeling it won't be forever because they're going to want to get somebody in to replace him. And if that someone is a guy, then he'll just be taking his spot. If it's a girl, then they'll be taking another spot and I might get to keep the place. But yeah, that's been my biggest concern streaming-wise since the year started, since I got placed here anyway, because it's just fucking impossible to share a place and stream. You know, streaming is a very noisy thing, even at the best of times. Even if you're just talking in a indoor voice and chilling and doing the most relaxed streams ever, you'll still somehow be keeping somebody up. And trust me, I was keeping it real relaxed for the guy. Because obviously I'm not a complete asshole. I wasn't like shouting at the top of my lungs at like, 12 o'clock at night. I was trying to keep it down, but the problem is the walls are so fun and the walls are so thin and we're right next to each other. Like, even me just talking at a normal level was keeping the guy up. So, no longer will it be an issue. I had something UK specific to tell you about last week, but I don't remember what it was. All I've got is I fucking hate summer. Yeah, it's been pretty bad lately. Definitely. Quite sunny, quite hot. But also, like, kind of cold at night. Kind of a weird mixture. But yeah. So, things are still a work in progress. I have got my laptop repaired. So, chances are I still might end up doing some streams from my car. Because it's still possible. Essentially, I've got a charger for the car. I've already got portable internet, so that's fine. I can just go park in some secluded place and make all the noise I want. That's the backup plan if all else fails. But I can definitely, for a while at least, make all the noise I want. Oh God, really? Yeah, hello, an actual stream. Hello, Mechanic Cat. Good to see you. Welcome. Spike stream on tour. Yeah, it will be. I'll end up doing some on tour stuff before long. But basically, no matter what, I'm determined to get back to my old schedule of 3 to 4 times a week. Because it is miserable not fucking streaming. I've gotten like too used to it. And the past like 2 weeks and a little bit before that, where I was not really able to stream because of all these work issues, have just been really annoying. And it's really like showed me how much I rely on it for my social gains. Because I don't have any social gains in real life, Yeah, I've heard of people doing that, Rente, like the McDonald's Wi-Fi streamer. Some desperate people have done that. I have my own internet, so in theory I shouldn't have to. But, I understand how it happens. I understand how people get addicted, because it's a little hard to give up after you've started, Especially me, because this isn't what I want to do for a living, I have a living. I work my day job and all that shit, and I like it. Although I don't know. We'll talk about it later. I like to do other stuff too, I think I would have had my fill of this after like another year, But I have stuff that I like doing and whatnot. But I like streaming too, because this is the only place that I can talk to people that I actually have any conversational chemistry with. As weird as that sounds. IRL, I'm a bit of a weird dude. On stream, I'm a bit of a weird dude also. But you could take one look at me and probably realize that I'm not going to blend the best with a bunch of young, pretty, talented entertainers, you know. I'm older, I'm grislier, I'm more miserable, I'm like, and I'm just nerdier and just like, you know, it's just a different vibe, you know. And that is what I was struggling with last year, and it's what I'm struggling with this year, like, and why I need streaming, because I can come here and talk to people that I enjoy talking to, and people that get me somewhat. And hello Neva, welcome. Well, I will have a drink, actually. I do have my two beers here with me. Felt bad grabbing it. It's all yours, dude. I think you're the only one that knows it exists. Nobody else ever grabs second. But yeah, IRL, I don't shower, and I've never talked about CBT in real life, I can assure you of that. The average behind-the-scenes tech guy at one of those holiday resorts. Honestly, yeah, like, we're all a bit weird. All the other techies are like, they're all autists as well, but some are like a bit more socially adapted than I am. Like, some are actually some actually have some riz, you know, and they have lots of friends across all the different parks and stuff like that. Not me. I'm buying literally 4 washers. Why are you buying so many washers? What's going on with you? You don't know what it does. I never grabbed the redeem because I always assume Never is already here. Ah, yes, this was the one time. This was the one time. Oh, for screws. You must have spent a lot of money on 4 washers. Was that like even $1? Fucking hell. Or €1, I suppose. So the second redeem doesn't do anything, Rente. It's literally there to... You know how some people have the first redeem on their stream? I have the second. Means you're the second person here. I'm here to be parasocial. I'm here to be toxic. That's right. I'm here to make all you guys believe you can't go anywhere and that you have to be here the whole time to keep me company or I'm going to explode. You just gave them to me. Yeah, I've done that too. I've gone to the screw shop before and they've just gave it to me for free. Yeah. I think actually when I started this job, like around last year, I had a similar thing happen where like I lost one of the screws on a job I was doing and like I had to go get another one, a very specific size one. And I just went to the hardware store and and after they checked and they had it, they were just like, yeah, just take it. Because it's just worthless, you know? One screw. Like, what's even the fucking point? But yeah, I'm glad to hear that that's a universal thing. But yeah, we're here to have parasocial fun together as we play Grip Combat Racing on Steam. Which should be fun. This one is a spiritual sequel of sorts to the Roll Cage games on PS1. Yeah, we're playing Grip today. That's right, Rente. Rente's playing the part of Solid Snake today. He's just going to repeat everything I say with a question mark at the end. Grip. Yes, we're playing Grip today. Grip is a racing game that is with a question mark. Yeah, with a question mark at the end. Just like that. Just like that. Every now and then I go to buy bolts and screws for the car, and it's always 1 or 2 and never more than 25 cents. The eyes of the cashier light up with fury. You pay with the card. You pay with the credit card for 25 cents. Dude, at that point, like, if I was them, I would just give it to you for free, you know? Like, fucking hell, just get out of here. Because I'm pretty sure most retail places, they have to actually pay for you to use the card reader. At least a little bit. I don't think it's like that much, but at that point, I'm pretty sure it would cost more than 25 cents to put the transaction through. Yeah, absolute cinema. To build up that credit score, absolutely. Absolute cinema. But yes, Grip is an interesting game. Came out 2018 originally. This game originally started as a Kickstarter from the developers of Roll Cage on PS1 and PC because they wanted to make another game. And they put up a funding thing to try and get it done back in the days when everybody was making a Kickstarter for every possible reason. And they fell short of it. They didn't make enough money. But that was around the time that Steam launched the Early Access program, and it was perfect timing for them because they put an Early Access version on Steam. And from there, they kept developing it, and it eventually became a full-fledged game. And from what I've heard, from what I've seen and played a little bit of, it seems good. I'm pleasantly surprised. Not dropping a 20. Yeah, that's fair. I actually got it. On discount. I got it for, I think, 14 bucks or 15 bucks or something like that. I actually bought it with a surfing game. If you look on Steam, you can actually get it cheaper in a bundle with Surf World Series. You can get it cheaper in the bundle than you can on its own, which is remarkable. So I may or may not ever stream Surf World Series, but I do have it now. Because it was actually cheaper to get the bundle than get this game on its own. Which is, I don't know how the math works out, but works for me. Works for me. So yes, you can get the game for less than 20 if you look carefully. It wasn't like a humble bundle or anything either. It was literally just on the Steam page. Oh, excuse my hiccup. And yeah, it's cool. But yeah, I played a little bit of the game. It plays very much like Roll Cage. I played like the tutorial and stuff, and it feels super similar. Which makes sense, because it is the same developers, but like it's been ported to Unreal Engine and all the rest of it, of course. So that means that, of course, the stream may crash at certain points. OBS may crash. The game may crash. My model might disappear. You know how it is playing these fucking Unreal Engine games. But it was fine in the pre-stream test, so hopefully it'll be alright. Yeah, it's way cheaper with the surf game. So if you're getting this, get the surf game as well. This might be worth picking up for some of you actually, because this does still have online play and it still works remarkably. That's right, Mandy. Unreal Engine 5, my beloved. We should have never left version 1, honestly. It's not 5. It's actually like 3 or something. It's quite old. But yeah, it is Unreal of some kind. I saw the logo as the game started up. Anyway, let's jump over. The #1 surf tuber. I could do that. Anyway, let's play some Grip. I think this has an FMV. I should let it run for a bit. My PC fan's going quite hot, unsurprisingly. Alright, let's put the sound back on. And let's turn myself around a little bit. There we go. And then a little bit more. Bah, bah. If you do a multiplayer game, I can get a hold of it easy enough. I will join you, probably. Cool. Well, we'll play a bit of the single player first to get a feel for it. Literally nothing beats Unreal Tournament, Game of the Year edition. Yeah, agreed. Unreal peak there, for sure. I like the, was it 2004? I think I had that one as well. I installed it on a whim, played for 9 hours straight yesterday. Nice. Good work, Mandy, good work. Okay. We should be getting some game sound now. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay after this, over this. I noticed there's one of the more bizarre features I've seen in a video game is keyboard lighting is something that this game has, which means that it actually changes the lights on your keyboard depending on like what stage you're in and stuff, which is quite cool. It does work with mine. I was pleasantly surprised. Anyway, I set all the resolution and shit, so everything should be okay. So yeah, let's play a bit of it. I've done the tutorial and not much else. That's about it. It's a cool feature. Completely unnecessary, but it's a cool feature, you know? I love stuff like that. They didn't have to, but they did it anyway, you know? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I've always heard that they were definitely like smoothest in the 99 version. All right, here we go. So if we go to campaign, I believe we can replay the tutorial. Oh, dude, the Facing Worlds map and that fucking music, yeah, sick as hell. We should do an Unreal Tournament stream at some point, just for fun. I know Rock plays as well. You can get at least a handful of us. Alright, let's do the tutorial. I've already done it off stream, just to get the controls set and all that, but we'll do it again, just to show you how it works. Essentially a mix between, like, Revolt and Mario Kart. And a little bit of Wipeout. Okay, so that's the accelerator. I think the game got a bit louder as we got into gameplay, which is very atypical of this kind of game. Yeah, I'm gonna play the tutorial. Okay, I think... Is that volume okay? Oh, shit. Alright, here we go, here we go. So, let's go this way. Yeah! Can I beat the tutorial, is the question. I bet I can. Volume's better, cool. Unsurprisingly, like a lot of racing games, the second you get in the gameplay, it starts blowing out your fucking ears. That's okay. For this kind of game, it does make sense. Anyway, as you can see, it looks great. It does have the roll cage vibe. It doesn't have like the full half pipes in this stage though, like, or it doesn't go all the way around. They kind of like, they do a half pipe thing rather. They do like the Tony Hawk style. I think in roll cage it was kind of like you were in a washing machine, more like, you know. Oh, nice. And similar to that, you can also go upside down. Okay, and of course you can get weapons. We got a gun just there, I believe. This is similar to the old RC cars that could flip and drive on both sides. So if you land on either one of your sides, you can make a landing. Just be careful not to like land on your side or you'll fuck up. But yeah, we're in position 2 at the moment. Whoa, nice. Okay, Painkiller is the name for the shield, I think. Yep. There we go. Right, cool. I was going to say it feels kind of like F-Zero X, but now it's Mario Kart. Yeah, it's definitely got F-Zero X vibes, but unlike the spin attack in F-Zero, you get like pickups in this one. And a boost, of course. So it's not quite as hard as F-Zero. But yeah, Roll Cage was, I believe, developed and published by Psygnosis, who did Wipeout. So it was kind of like a sister series to that, back when Wipeout was big. So it's kind of like, it's got a lot of DNA and a lot of old games. Of course, Wipeout was very obviously inspired by F-Zero. And LSD and all the rest of it. Ah, we didn't get a pickup. Alright, here we go. Alright, we need to go on the ceiling now. Oh shit! Okay, okay. The camera controls are very sensitive, I just noticed. Alright. Now they suggest you just battle against them for a few minutes and try and get the first. And that's all the controls in the game. It is quite simple, really. It's basically just Mario Kart, but like super fast. I love the engine noises and stuff. It sounds like the Star Wars pod racer. Has that kind of vibe, audio-wise, which isn't bad. All right, we've got a gun for this guy. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got the first. Okay, you can't actually beat this race. It's just here to teach you the controls and stuff. Cool. So we'll leave it there. But yeah, that's the tutorial. It's quite fun. Now this is pod racing. Exactly. Actually is. There'll probably never be another pod racing game, so this might be the best we get. Alright, let's do the campaign then. New campaign. Grip campaign. Welcome to the Grip League. Through this campaign, you'll battle out with fierce opponents racing across a variety of planets on all surfaces. Take advantage of the tools at your disposal, because your opponents sure will. Alright. We've got 11 tiers. We're in tier 1 right now. Oh, we can go to the garage. And we can change some of the shit about our car here. Okay, paint jobs unlock with levels. Decals also unlock with levels, I think. We can have that one. What about tires? Can we have tires? Oh, they don't affect your stats on the looks of it. Okay, can we go blue? And this one too. And this one. How do I change the green? It's very vibrant. I presume it's this one, right? Is it secondary? Oh, maybe that's the decal color. Maybe you can't change that? Probably not. Oh, there's some other shit. Okay. I like that. That's kind of spike core. Hold on. Let me try that again. Neon pink primary color, pastel pink secondary color. Let's see. How neon pink can we get? A bit brighter. Okay. Pastel pink is like Barbie pink, right? Like, I'm not even sure if that's it. It's not showing up the best. I guess that might be as close as we can get. Either that or make it look like the car from Toy Story. Oh, RC, yeah. What was he? He was like blue and green, wasn't he? I guess, yeah. This looks like him, except he's had his fucking head chopped off. Futuristic version. Body rim. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's probably all these different sections here. Okay, that'll do for now. All right, let's play a race here. Tournament events. Speed Demon Speedball. 2 laps, 2 opponents. Easy difficulty, low speed. Wow. The game's outright telling me it's easy. If I lose at this one, it's over for me. The drawings here are very cool. I like them. All right, here we go. Cool. Alright, do a boost. Okay. This is the tutorial stage again, I think. Right, this time round I'll actually win though. Oh dude, too easy. I've had too much experience with roll cage. Didn't stand a fucking chance. Oh dude, they're just handing me boost. Do a nice jump. Oh shit! And there we go. Okay, now we're no longer in first. There's only 3 people in the race, mind you. Oh shit, was that it? Damn! You got boost power! I suck. I lost to Wolfram and Dars. Damn, who the fuck are those jabronis? It's so over. Retire. Retire. Okay, so it's a Grand Prix, so as long as I do... Oh, nice. Tramp stamp. As long as I come first on this one, I can save it. Different planet this time. Hey Spike, how about you get a grip? I'm working on it. Alright, alright, alright. Fuck you. Cool. Okay, okay. By the way, this game has a VR mode. If you can imagine such a sickening thing. When you open this in Steam, the first thing it asks is if you want to play in VR mode. And I think this game would just about finish me off if I tried that. It's already a bit nauseous just to look at it in regular motion. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's go! Landed it! Landed it! Nice, we're good, we're good. Yeah, easy win, easy win. Okay, we're back. We're back, everybody. Look at that, 2-second difference too. We are officially back. We never even left. Items have been unlocked. Duck hunt. Oh, cool. Yeah, these drawings are real cool. I love the little art that pops up. I'm surprised this game was never really on my radar, but it is a modern game, so, you know, those usually aren't. This shit's out on, like, PS5 and Switch and stuff, so stuff like that passes me by all the time. I haven't quite got the feeling for the boost yet at the start. I'm sure that there's a way. He got a grip! Finally. It's probably like a little later that I'm pressing it. This probably came up when I was playing Roll Cage with Shady like a year ago or so. I think he might have told me about it like back then, but yeah, it's super cool. It is a very good like adaptation of it into like modern gameplay. But it doesn't feel as much, doesn't feel as like cylinder like as Roll Cage. That game always kind of felt like you were inside somebody's dryer, whereas this one is like, it does feel a bit more F-Zero in how things are laid out, which isn't a bad thing, because there is no F-Zero in PC, of course. Oh no! Holy shit, dude! You notice how the fucking UI falls off the screen when you get hit? That's really funny. That was very immersive. Alright. Go, 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 go. I got hit so hard the game itself felt it. They should have gone the whole extra 9 yards and just made the game crash as well. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Well, that hit nobody. There's only 2 laps in this fucker, so we better speed up. Okay, we're back in second. Oh, can we have first 2, please? Yeah. Oh, shield. Could really use something offensive. Wait, wait, wait. Hit him. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Ah, shit. I hit him alright. Fucking bumped right into him though. Giving him the Lightning McQueen treatment, pushing him over the finish line. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, boost it, boost it, boost it. Ah, what am I doing? Fuck. Boost it, boost it, boost it. Oh, I don't need a shield. Last thing I need. Right, this way, this way. This one's Prodigy, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, nice. They were in one of the roll cage games as well. I think the first one. Right, here we go. Here. Okay, okay, okay. They're a good fit for this kind of game. Yeah, this is Fuel My Fire. That's right, that's right. Alright, there we go. Ah! Hell yeah, hell yeah. Cool. Alright, we're back, we're back. I've finally gotten a grip on things. Placed first. And that is Tournament 1. Did I unlock anything cool? I'm still on level 2. We unlocked this. The camo. That's fine. Wipeout but on a dozen espresso. Yeah, basically. And this is still the easy shit. This is the low speed shit according to the game. So it's going to get much faster. I look forward to it. Yeah, so all of these are still technically low speed as well. But yeah, once it starts getting faster, I'll start having a harder time. I think the AI is going quite easy on me too, because God knows it's always ruthless in these games. Especially Wipeout. We're all doomed! Alright. I still can't boost. I actually, this game has a custom music option. And the first thing I did was add a bunch of Prodigy songs. Because I just thought, it's classic, come on. And I added like some of the roll cage ones I had from the soundtrack. And the Wipeout songs I had from like sitting on my foobar. Just anything I thought was appropriate. Though the regular soundtrack seems good too. Thank you, thank you. Authentic Wipeout vibes. Boost it! Yeah! Oh, hell yeah. I love when you hit the ceiling like that and just keep rolling. Super cool. Alright, get that ramp. Yeah, nice. Okay, we got another lap to salvage this bullshit. We're not going to be in 5th for much longer. Alright, do that boost. Are we catching up? Yeah. Alright, look, 2 boosts. So the one on the left is the L1 button, the one on the right is the R1 button. Winner, chicken dinner. That's right, that's right. Here we go. Yeah! Oh shit! Right into the fucking water. Alright, no chicken dinner for me, I'm afraid. Sounds like Jet Set Radio music. Yeah, it's breakbeat, I guess. I guess that makes sense. The same era. Welcome, Gab. Oh, and welcome, Aldous. Diskusage is Grip. It's a PC game. I believe it's on PS4 and Switch as well. It's by the developers of Roll Cage, which was a Wipeout clone from back in the day. I say a clone, it was technically by the same publisher, so it was like a sister game to it. But yeah, this is a modern version, I guess. Quite good so far, but I've only really played the first few like borderline tutorial stages. And I got 5th on that one. Which is no good. Let's try again. Well, it's a Grand Prix, so we're just gonna have to try and recover from that. If I get first in the next 2, maybe we'll be okay. Maybe. All right, let's have a big sip. I was kind of expecting complete Kuso slop, to be honest, because it's like a Unity game on Steam. Odds are like it's just gonna be like unstable mess, but actually it's been running fine since I started the stream. Knock on wood. That was a fucking terrible start though. Absolutely dreadful start. Let's try that again. Shoot! You can really do like ran the gamut every time you try and play a modern racing game. It's either going to be like the laziest slop ever, or something that's actually something of a love letter, something of an actual effort. But you with a game like this that's like a little bit of nostalgia bait, you never know. A geezer! I think it says Ibiza. This is kind of modern. I'd say it's modern by the standards of my channel. This came out, I think, 2018. It has been updated since then, though. They've been updating it since it came out, but I think the initial release was 2018. I beat her! No, that's their other song. That Smack My Bitch Up. I suppose that's more like I beat him, though. You remember the video. Brand new for us. For all the old geezers in the chat right now. Old geezer! Alright, here we go. This song's kind of insane. Let's go. But yeah, this game might as well have just come out yesterday compared to the standards of my channel. I barely ever play anything beyond like the PS2. At most the Xbox 360 or something, you know? What's he fucking doing? That's a perfect soundtrack for my stream. I think people ask themselves that all the time if they're watching me. Oh, look at that flip! Straight in the first! He's fucking winning! He's fucking winning, son! It is actually Ibiza, yes. Alright. What's he fucking doing? Finish line's right here, right? No, 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 no! Take this shit. Where's my gun? Where's my bullet? Ah, for fuck's sake, no! Motorstorm and Trackmania. Yeah, that's a good shout. It is very Motorstorm as well, definitely. And definitely got the Trackmania physics jumping all over the fucking place. It's kind of cool. I'm surprised this game like isn't more popular. It definitely feels like a hybrid love child of about 6 different games. It's got a bit of Wipeout, it's got a bit of Motorstorm, it's got a bit of Trackmania. Obviously, it's got some Roll Cage. Well, we got a 5th, a 2nd, and can we get a 1st here? I mean, we could get a 1st and be crowned King of England, and it won't count for shit. Our rankings are so bad. Hit the throttle exactly on go. Okay, let's try this one more time. Gotta get grip. Oh, come on! And this fucker thinks he plays rhythm games. You mean the Wipeout TV show? No, I don't. I mean the Wipeout video game. There is a Wipeout TV show video game there. Just to add extra confusion. But no, I mean the Wipeout racing game video game. Which was on the PS1. This was kind of a sister game to that. Well, the original one was Roll Cage. And this is kind of a sequel to that by the same team years later. This game's kind of similar to Carmageddon Reincarnation, that kind of story. I think that was like pretty much the same setup. That was like a modern version that was like kickstarted and then they eventually got it out. GoTrek and Felix have stat blocks. Wow. Good to hear it. Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on my... Oh my god, I can't move. I've been like eaten alive. Okay, I'm out. You know what? Let's just restart that. Oh, I'm glad you know, Gav. I'm glad you know. Let's try to boost again while we're here. My favourite Wipeouts were the PSP ones, personally. And the Vita one was good too. Wipeout Pure and Wipeout Pulse, I think, were the 2 best ones. I do like the PS1 games as well, but like the first one especially is a bit janky. It's still good though, but like you have to really practice on that one. I remember when I streamed it, I was like, it's so much trial and error. Like memorizing how the track's laid out so you don't bash into the wall constantly. Yeah. Pulse and yeah, Pulse was on PS2 as well, and 2048. Yeah, 2048 was good too. They have like Pulse and Fusion with PS2. Yeah. And Pulse was also on the PS3 and the PSP, I should say. And I think Pure was the other PSP one. Yeah, so Pulse was quite good too. I've played that a little bit off stream. It's not bad. It gets kind of a bad rap. But yeah, Pure and Pulse were my 2 favorites then. The 2 PSP ones. But that might just be my own bias showing because, you know, I was always playing on the PSP. Alright, cool. Yeah, pretty much all the Wipeout games were good. There weren't really any bad ones. Unless you were playing them on Saturn or something. Even then, they weren't unplayable. Oh, flip it. We're okay, we're okay. I'm kind of acing this one, actually. I don't know what happened on the last 2 races. Boost it, boost it, boost it. Nice. Oh, nice. Look at that. Parkour, parkour. Yeah, easy win. Easy first on that one. Do I get the overall first? I doubt it. But, I mean, anything's possible, right? No, I get the overall second. Damn, classic me. Items have been unlocked there. Unfortunately, we got to try tier 2 again. Or tier 1. Tournament 2 of tier 1. It does count. No, it does count it as completion. So I just have to do tournament 3 then. That's not the end of the world. We can cope with that. At least I think I can cope with that. Right. I'll just quickly do this. Boo, 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 boo. Computer? No, we're okay. My shit went black for a second. It's alright. It's alright. Just little bit of scuff. I may have to briefly reset the game, but we'll come right back to it. There we go. Yeah, classic. Oh, dude, I'll get it. I'll get it next time. I'll get it next time. We're still warming up. We're still getting used to the game, but yeah, it does take a little while. Little bit of the Unreal Engine scuff as well. Just quickly restart. There we go. Does this have an intro? Let me let it play out for a sec. I don't think I've showed it yet. If I recall correctly, it does. Yeah, literally me. Literally me. There we go. Caged elements. It does not have an intro, but I think if you leave it for a while, it goes onto a demo. Interesting that there's a thing for mental health awareness as soon as you open the game up. It might be a sign that they're telling me that I'm going to be going insane soon and that the game is going to personally ensure that my mental health goes down the shitter. If it's anything like Wipeout 1, it probably will. Right, tournament 3. Let's do it. Alright. This time, I get the overall first. Just you watch. Nope, still didn't do it. Still didn't do it. Oh, this is a cool stage. I like the nighttime vibe. Holy shit, dude. It sounds like a million fucking vacuums going off at once. Cool. I like his little toothpaste stripe that he leaves behind. Am I gonna explode? Ah, oh, fuck. Yes, I am. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That's the equivalent of the bullet bill, I suppose. Alright, out of my way. Let's do this. Alright, that's a bit too far to be shooting anybody. Okay, we're up to third. gotta keep it rolling. Yeah, 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 yeah. Second? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Not a bad start. We can roll with that. That's okay. Oh man. So I talked about it a bit on the Discord, but I'm going to have my gaming laptop back soon, so that will help aid with streams, and we can, particularly with stuff like this where I kind of normally have to play on window mode, I'll probably just do a screen capture instead, and it would take some of the load off the streaming PC. This one hasn't been hassling it too much, but often it does, and we get like little random crashes and stuff. I'm probably going to go pick it up from my house next week. So probably this time next week on Thursday, and hopefully by the time I get back for the weekend, we can do some streams, and yeah, we can get back to some kind of regular schedule, because of course my roommate's leaving next week, so that should kind of open things up again, which is a big relief. Yeah, multiple serious issues, the MSI Classic. But yeah, thankfully my laptop came back healthy. I'm not killing them. No, they simply just got another job. Now, whether or not I was an influencer in that, I don't know. Perhaps it's because I'm just so smelly that they had to get out. No, it's not because of that. Yeah, Shallow Grave. No, they got a new job, so they're getting out of here, going somewhere that they'll be paid more money. They're going to work on a boat, in fact. Yeah, conceptualize the aroma, indeed. So the boat jobs are kind of like very popular for people that work in holiday parks and stuff. Pretty much like the upward trajectory of this kind of job is you will either like go to a different park, or you'll go to a boat somewhere. And when I say a boat, I mean like a cruise, like an entertainment cruise. Like, you know, they have those city ones where like lots of metal bands perform, or the city ones where it's like it's aimed at old people and it's just lots of like going around the Bahamas or whatever. Yeah, unfortunately it's not like the Lonely Island, but there's always work going on boats, and my roommate got a good gig being on one, but the workload is quite a lot. They are a death trap, aren't they? They're kind of like, so in the scenario where I took one of those jobs, I can't guarantee that my fire would be performing its best. My fire on a boat would probably be about the worst fucking stream quality you've ever seen. Hell, my phone probably wouldn't even work, because I'd probably be out of the country at that point, you know? But, you know, that's what I mean. Like, that is a potential good job that I could take after this, but the downsides of, like, being on a boat all the time might, like, be a bit too much. I'd have to pay Musk. Oh, yeah, I'd have to get the Galaxy Net, or whatever it's called. The Astral Link, or I completely forget the name. Starlink, that's it. Yeah. Skynet. Basically. The Monsters of Rock and Hollywood Vampire ones. Yeah, I'd like to do one of those too. I think it'd be fun, even if they are a bit cheesy. It'd be fun to work with like a bunch of metal bands and stuff as well, and do their sound. Like that's the thing I enjoy most about my job, is like working with all the musicians and like setting them up, and like, and that stuff's just the most fun. Doing all the lights and all that stuff. So yeah, I'd be down for it, but like, it would be tricky. It'd be tricky, like balancing it with some streams. So I'm hoping that I can get a job where I can live in a house after this. Oh god, yeah, I think it'd be grok these days. It's all about grok. People be loving grok. At grok, is this true? I've still never really used an AI for anything. I think the most I've done so far is I did like some of those like music ones back when those were available a couple of years ago, where you could like make Rick Astley perform a song and stuff like that. I think that's the most I've even fucked with it so far. I'm just too old. I just don't see the appeal. I'm sure it can be helpful if you use it the right way. Did you see Grok beef with Neuro? I didn't! Wow, what happened? I saw Grok like spill the beans that he was like being radicalized or something. Grok said that he was like, they were trying to turn him into like a right-wing pundit or something, and like he was like, but I don't want to be, you know, I want to tell the truth. And it's like, that one was pretty funny. I don't really know what the story there is. Wasn't Grok a superhero like Marvel or something? Was he? I feel like I heard the word Grok before this, but I can't remember what it was in question to. Yeah, the music ones are fun. I haven't really checked in with them in a while, but anytime I hear a music one, it always like is better than the last time. Grok with your cock out. Tiebreaker! Sakura wins because of best combined race times! Fuck you, Sakura! Oh, I placed first anyway. That's fine. It wasn't Groot. No. That's a different one. That's Guardians of the Galaxy, the tree guy. Nero went on a schizo rant on why we should replace the sun, and Grok went, actually. Oh my god, she got she got fact-checked by another AI. That's crazy. That's like dead internet theory going full circle. We're just watching two AIs tweet at each other and we're cheering it on like, yeah, let's go, you tell. This is what entertainment is now. Oh my god. Well, you know, Nero going on a schizo rant. What can I say, boys? She's a real VTuber now. Alright, we're officially on tier 2. 34 parts long. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Drop the Google Doc. Let's go. That's my daughter. Yeah, it's the AI death spiral. Absolutely. Love Nuro-sama. She's so funny. We good? Continue? There we go. Alright, normal speed. We've officially gone up in speed now. District 404. Let's try it. Yeah, there's been all manner of fucking long rants from VTubers on Twitter lately. And a lot of schizo shit too. Thankfully, nothing involving my social circle very much, but it's kind of crazy to look at, to be like on the outside looking in, like fucking hell. There's some real shitbags in VTubing, boys. But it's always been this way. I think every few years we'll probably see another Rusia tier schizo, you know, just come out of the woodwork and have like 7 Google Docs dropped on them. Like, it's just, I think every now and again we just have to get one out of the system, you know. But like the majority of people I've met through VTubing have been absolute sweethearts, you know, and like such kind people. But then you get like you get shit like that. It's like, yeah, I guess it is like this sometimes. Yeah, there's been a lot lately. SpongeBob AI playing in the background at work. Are you okay? Like, is that legal? Are they allowed to subject you to that? I remember SpongeBob AI. Fucking hell. I remember like one of the episodes just went completely off the rails. They just started fucking each other or something. Dude, Gunpei has been cancelled so many times at this point. So, like, I think part of the reason shit like this happens is nobody is, like, ever really held accountable for anything in VTubing. You can just kind of, like, hit the reset button and just be like, oh, well, I'm a changed person. You know, you can fucking change your name, re-debut, whatever the fuck. And, like, it's kind of basically what happened. And it's something that's going to keep happening as long as people, like, just keep looking the other way. I think VTuber fans' biggest problem is that they're very forgiving, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like, women, they're going to take advantage of that kind of shit if they can, you know? It happens all the time, you know? But, like, part of it is just remembering, like, hey, you're a fucking schizo, dude. Like, I'm not going to support this. And, like, there's just not enough people actually, like, holding the head cases accountable, so they just get let to run rampant. And, you know, the fact that some of these recent cases had done so much shit and got away with so much before anything actually happened just shows you how stupid the whole thing is. You know, my like early Western sphere was generally pretty good at, like, cancelling out people like that early on, you know? But, like, as VTubing's gotten bigger, I think it's gotten much easier for everybody to slip through the cracks and for more, like, dangerous characters to hang around. Yeah, exactly, Aldous, exactly. For as long as there's simps, and for as long as you can get simps to pay you, you're always going to find people that will look the other way, and they'll just become so deluded that they'll basically put up with you doing literally anything, so long as they still might have a chance at sex, you know? At sweaty VTuber sex. That's right, Bunzel! Hey! Very, very true. And welcome. That is also part of the problem. The people that outright want that and that want you to be as schizo as possible. Right, I want that. Exactly, Oro. Case in point. But, yeah, you know, I don't know. I think if people are total assholes, they should be called out for it, and they should be, like, basically, I don't know. It was kind of like, it was easier to do back in the day because you could just kind of, like, send... I've never been one for, like, sending DMs to people, but I've, you know, got DMs before from people like, hey, watch out for this person, like, they're, you know, you'll see them around, they do this and this and this. Like, back in the day, the scene was so small that you could do shit like that, but now that it's so big, I'm sure it's not quite as easy to just, like, gatekeep it, you know? Oh yeah, it's not even been close to fully exploited. It's just gonna get even worse. Oh, look at that flip, nice. That was cool. But yes, gatekeep your local schizo for your own sake. Yeah, rebranding is a big issue too. There's been so many cases of that. That's true, Aldous. I'm not gonna lie, like that. I'm not gonna lie. One of those DMs I was talking about was from a person that later went on to become pretty notable schizo themselves. Like it absolutely goes both ways, you know. Yeah, exactly. So like, it's a weird thing, but oftentimes it's just about vibes, you know. You can just kind of tell, and if you fail the vibe check, then you can just fucking kick them out. And that's what more people should do, because, you know, I don't know, a vagina shouldn't be a free pass to act like a complete fucking lunatic, you know. But it will be, and it will continue to be until the end of time, because that's what VTubing is built off of. Granted, all you guys are here watching a red-blooded male play a racing game, so like I'm kind of preaching to the choir here, but like absolutely it will happen, you know, again and again and again. But As long as we learn something from the cases that are occurring, then maybe there's hope for us, you know? More clicks in chat. It's not all gender and geezers like Spike's home. Yeah, exactly. Clicks are pretty dangerous in their own right. They can kind of be the same kind of thing where if somebody's in your clique, you feel more obliged to defend them, or you feel like you can get away with more because you have the backing of other people. I've seen that a lot too. And I've seen cliques kind of like implode on themselves because of shit like that. I've never been close with anybody that's gone full schizo and like scorched earth about it, but I've been close to some that have been close, you know, that have been like one post away from derailing the whole fucking thing. Yeah, like some of my VTubing friends have had like nasty falling outs with other ones and stuff. It's like shit like that. There's so much shit that was like almost exactly like the recent drama, but like just stopped at the last second, and they had like a change of heart and calmed down. You know, sometimes schizo shit is like all it really takes is the one post, you know, and like you can just go off the rails. But sometimes people can stop themselves before they go completely crazy, and as long as you do, it's okay. It's okay to be a little bit schizo sometimes. You know, we all do it, but yeah. Like I've known people that have like gotten so close. Yeah, that true, horror. That true. I have never covered Ram Ranch. I have done some Manson before. It's cringy, but I've done it. What have I done? I've done I did that fucking was it Riot Song? Is that what it's called? Fight song. I've done Fight Song, I'm pretty sure. We do cringe here. Let's not beat around the bush. We do cringe here. I'm sure I may have done like Beautiful People as well at some point, but I've definitely done Fight Song a couple times on the karaoke's. Well, get that request in next time I'm doing one. I'll do it again for you. Oh, it's a pretty stage. Two trucks having sex. Two trucks. He's just making sounds. Oh, we didn't land that one. Fucking hell. Down the 7th place with you. I like when it just devolves into complete screaming. It's fun. But yeah, Manson's very cringy these days. Fucking hell. Isn't he like sex pest here these days? I think he might have a few court cases ongoing. Alright, here we go. Oh, dude, I think everybody's left me behind. There's no map to show me where everybody is, so I'm just going to have to assume they're all in a different time zone at this point. I think I could probably be maybe taking a slightly different approach. Feels like I'm just kind of like stuck in a loop at the moment. Yeah, I think maybe I have to break out of this. Oh, I have to go over here. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, everybody. I did do that about 12 times before I realized. I was literally doing the hamster wheel routine. In D500 moment. Yes. Okay, so I was meant to take a left. I just kept doing the loop over and over. Have you heard of the recession pop? It's like 2000 pop, like Pitbull and Lady Gaga, but because they were released during recessions, were bangers. I mean, I think they were bangers at the time, but I don't know if there was ever a term for it, recession pop. But we do play those at the club I work at. And we play fucking Fireball by Pitbull all the time. And a bunch of Gaga and stuff. Gaga's still big though, so, you know. I get the term there. Recession bangers. Fireball's a bit of a banger. I remember some people saying Trent Reznor and Marilyn Manson are like Dr. Dre and Eminem. What? No fucking way, dude. I feel bad for Trent being fucking pulled into that one. He's so much more talented than Marilyn Manson, dude. For fuck's sake. Had a resurgence lately. Interesting, interesting. Because I work at like a holiday park and we play all the same cheesy songs all the time, a lot of Pitbull's songs, like Hotel Room Service and Fireball and all that, they're like on constant rotation. So like, I don't think that has like stopped playing since I started. So I'm not really surprised that they're in the regular clubs as well now. I'm trying to get in the hole, but it's not letting me. There we go. Do a pretty sharp turn on that one. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Alright, boost it. Now this is more roll cage like. This is like traditional roll cage style. We got the cylinder. Alright, right. Go! Ah, shit. Oh my god. I'm so dead. What the fuck? This is a weird ass stage. I would consider Recession Pop to be like, you know, party rock anthem and stuff like that. Like shit that came out in like 2011 or like a little bit earlier. Yeah, at least, oh dude, we'll be hearing Mariah Carey soon, I'm sure. We never get too long off of her. Well, it's the middle of summer, so let's not talk about the Christmas lady. Well, it's almost summer, I should say. Not quite the middle yet. Alright. Get in the hole! It's like I'm being flushed down the toilet. I love it. Yeah, I don't want a lot for Christmas either. I want my own caravan. But yeah, I'm going on a few work trips next week. Going to like a convention, so I'm hoping that it's fun because I get a couple days off of my like traditional work duties, and I just have to go to a con and sort of like network a little bit. So it should be all right. It's a techie convention though. It's not like anything like crazy exciting. There'll be no anime there. It's what the inside of the Skibbity toilet looks like. I see, I see. The camera's quite good, yeah. What's the deal with this game? Are you able to flip upside down and continue driving? You are, yes. Can your car tow a caravan? I haven't tried, but I think it probably could do this one, because this one's kind of small. I'd be interested in trying. Shredder wins because of best combined waste times. But I got a second. Unfortunately, Shredder got the overall win. So we got to try that again. Fucking Shredder. Go back to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you fuck. I have played Crazy Frog Racing. Yeah. It's actually alright. It's not the worst. The songs in it are quite funny. But it was kind of miserable once I was like past a certain point. I remember I actually had like a bit of a points fundraiser going to play it. No, not an RV. It's a caravan. It's kind of similar to an RV, but it's just like a van. It doesn't actually move. It can move if you like attach it to a car, but it's fairly stationary. It's just parked up in the place I work at the moment. I don't think I've ever heard the real version without the pitch shifting. I do remember like the original version where it was just a sound effect and it wasn't a song yet. I remember the original like mobile ad, because like it was a ringtone that you could get if you wanted to like just drive people insane. You could just get like the Crazy Frog ringtone, which wasn't the song yet. It was just a noise. And then from that they made the song, and then the song obviously became even more popular. But that was already pitch shifted and stuff, so I have no idea what the guy actually sounds like. You called the hotline and got Crazy Frog things? Yeah, me too. I hate to admit it now, but I called the hotline and got a Crazy Frog t-shirt. Did you know? Bit of Crazy Frog trivia for you. It wasn't actually called the Crazy Frog when he first launched. It was called the Annoying Thing. And well, the shirt I had didn't have Crazy Frog written on it anywhere. It just had the Annoying Thing, and it had him standing there in his little helmet with his wanger out. And I think they renamed him at some point by the time they did the music video. You got the stuff on your phone? Oh no! Yeah, I got the ringtone and I got a shirt. I was that kind of annoying kid though, to be fair. I remember constantly like changing my mum's ringtone to it just to annoy her. I don't even know if I had a phone at that point. I might have like just barely had one. But yeah, when they did the music video, he still had his dick out, but somewhere along the line in like the years past, they chopped his dick off. I don't know when they did it, but if you go to the music video now, it's no longer there. The poor guy. And likewise, it's not in the Crazy Frog game either. Somebody should really mod it back in. I hate censorship in video games, bros. I'm currently second. Okay. So, points are still being gathered. I think this is like a Carmageddon style mode where you have to accumulate points by hitting people and being damaging. Hard circumcision, yeah. Oh, YTMND page. Yeah. Oh, dude, I love YTMND. I remember Gay Fuel and like all the other good ones. The Mohammed Hassan interruptions and Conan the alligator. Dude, Crazy Frog's dick should be flopping around in the game. It was the power of the PS2. They could have done it. They just chose not to. Yeah, many racist things, absolutely. Those were the golden days of the internet, boys. But yes, I was a big YTMND guy as a teenager. It was like my favorite website. I was never much into like I like Newgrounds as well, but I was never much into like the big boy sites too much. But YTMND is probably like the earliest one that I got into in terms of memes and stuff. And they were quite easy to make too. Yeah, they should have made it bigger. If you can't have a big dick in your own game, what's even the point? I mean, look at the way Hideo Kojima makes games, you know? If he was making if he was making himself in a video game, you think he wouldn't be giving himself a big dick? Come on now. It's a director's right. Oh, you got the unfiltered sound. Interesting. I'll give that a play in a second. Whoa. Oh my god, I'm like in a tunnel. Yeah, self-glaze it, absolutely. I think a bit of self-glazing is part of growing as an artist, you know? I mean, every fucking VTuber girl I know draws themselves with like massive tits and shit, you know, and like totally immaculate. It's just how it is, you know? Oh, I was hoping I might go through that or knock it over or something, but nope. It's okay, because this isn't a traditional race. We just have to cause more damage. We'll be okay. Oh god, they're not giving me any bullets, dude. I can't do shit right now. I mean, the shields are okay. They're at least saving my ass somewhat. Okay. That guy's getting hit. Get some for him. Let's go. Oh, fuck. None of them hit him. Naturally. That's different. It's self-grazing in a different kind of way. It's different from making a video game, yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, though. Like, I think it's good. Currently second again. Oh, and I've dropped down the fourth, unfortunately, which makes sense, because I wasn't exactly killing it there. It's not wrong because it's fictional. Well, I mean, I don't think it's wrong in real life either, you know? I don't know. Do you think it's wrong to do that, Ripguest? If you're like, I don't know. If you're putting yourself in a video game, are you not allowed to make yourself look pretty, you know? I don't know. It's an interesting debate. Not in that way. Right. But like in the Crazy Frog's case, I think he should have had a big dick in his own video game. The girls are fictional. Right. Yeah. No, that's true. So obviously, yeah. But like the Crazy Frog is fictional too. I mean, we're talking about the Crazy Frog as if he's an actual entity, but the Crazy Frog also has a creator. He also has a mother and papa, if you will, who birthed him. The Crazy Frog VTuber also has a mama and papa, and they presumably would also want him to look good, you know? How big was his balls? I think they were quite small. I think he was like all wang and little balls, if I remember correctly. But his wang wasn't that big either. What a great series of questions this is. If that one director can write himself to have lines saying the N-word and drinking liquor off of women's feet, I think Crazy Frog can get away with it without much controversy. I think so. Was that David Cage? Perchance? Oh no! Oh, you're talking about, was that the movie guy? Was that Tarantino? Oh yeah. I thought we were still talking about video games. I was like, who the fuck would do that in a video game? Yeah, Quentin Tarantino, definitely one of the guys of all time. Honestly, though, you know, like, he can get away with it, and he did. So, you know, more power to him. I respect the hustle. I like his films, though, you know. I'm not a hater. I know people are very divided on him these days. They're full of soul. So true. So true. You know, I don't know. This might be... fucking hell. Jesus, that fucked me up big time. So this might sound a bit gooner of me, but like I'm just gonna say it. I think there is artistic merit in girls having their grippers out, you know? I think it does add something. So like from a directorial standpoint, I get it, you know? Like sometimes that's just kind of what the scene calls for, you know? I'm not gonna say you should necessarily like drink liquor often, but like like I get it, you know? I think that some of those scenes would be less impactful without it, you know? I'm not really a foot friend, but like, you know, they're cute sometimes, I guess. I'm not really a hater either. I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of neutral on it, but I do think there's artistic merit in it, you know? And I think that for video games and for like anime and for manga and like literally everything, like there's just something kind of magical about like a girl with bare legs, you know? And like a white dress or something, you know? Like you couldn't really do the same kind of vibe if you would have just constantly put shoes on them, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, Truth Nuke, there you go. So like I understand his thinking. He might be a massive gooner, but I do understand. Alright, we've unlocked Tournament 3 now. Let's do that. It's a deathmatch arena. A good example is like Eco on PS2. Like the girl in that. Like she has to be like a white-haired girl with like a white dress and no socks on. Like she just has to be. That's the look, you know? It's like angelic, you know? So like if you were to make the film, I wouldn't be like, oh well you gotta put shoes on the actress, otherwise you'll be a Quentin Tarantino gooner. You know what I mean? Like for fuck's sake. Alright, here we go. This is just basically Mario Kart battle mode, basically. Or Destruction Derby. It should be easy enough to do. But yeah, I think, isn't he, if you write yourself a scene where you get to do freak shit, I'm asking questions. Oh, I'm definitely asking questions, don't get me wrong. I don't even know if I'm asking questions anymore. I think I've got all the answers I need. I think people probably stopped asking questions about Quentin a while ago. He pretty much laid it all out there for you to see. But yeah, I absolutely understand. Like, I'm also questioning it. But yeah, like, that scene is just insane, but yeah. I think people can read intent, and if someone made a character like the Eco Girl. Yeah, I think, well, I don't know. I think people can't read intent, Jumbo. I think that's the problem. I think, like, some of Quentin's stuff is artistic and some of it is him being a gooner, and the line is a little blurry, because the line of any artist is a bit blurry, you know? I think all art is a vision into the soul, you know? And there's always a little bit of a gooner trying to come out, you know? So in that case, I think the intent's always there. It's a little like, it's hard to define, you know? But obviously, like, writing yourself to do it is, you know, the intent's pretty clear there. But like, generally speaking, like, if he just happened to constantly do that, you know, I wouldn't necessarily think he had bad intentions. I think, you know, it's just, well, that's just his thing, you know? He's just got a fetish. Tarantino was in From Dusk to Dawn and he was licking Selma's foot repeatedly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, like, he's, like, the most extreme example. But, like, I have seen, like, cases of people, like, just kind of being Puritans about stuff like that, too. So, like, not everybody can read intent. But you are right in that, like, I think art in general, there's a line between intent and between, like, writing in your barely disguised fetish and just trying to write something meaningful that, you know, it can be hard to define sometimes. But sometimes it can be very easy to define, as we've seen. I think it was a slow lick, wasn't it? I do vaguely remember it. You're bored, Rente, watching me? How could you be bored watching all of this? Look at me killing these guys, dude. I think I should have phrased it differently. There are people who get it twisted. Yeah, there are. Absolutely. But I think they're dummies. Yeah. I think we're in agreement. It's a silly thing. I see. How dare you not be here 24/7, Rente? After all I've done for you. But yeah, my mind immediately goes to like the brain rotted Twitter crowd at the moment that every time there's like an anime with a little bit of fan service or something, they call it like Diddy ass or whatever the fuck, you know? Like, I think it's absurd to insist that you can't have fan service that's also artistic, you know? So it's one of those things. There are definitely people that get it twisted in general. And there always will be, probably. I just think thrice. I didn't need to use them in any of the senses. Oh, yeah. You're not even here 24/7. Damn, is that what you want from me, Rente? You want a 24-hour stream? Fuck's sake. 24-hour, 7-day-a-week stream? Fuck, dude. Alright, I guess I'll try. I guess I just won't stop the stream tonight. If that's what you want. Rivals and duels now unlocked. You can now develop rivals throughout the tier to race at the end. Assassin pickup now unlocked. The tenacious weapon will target and track down the racer in last place. Opponent difficulty and vehicle engine power have now been increased. Yeah, very true, Jumbo. Spike subathon when? I've never done a subathon, yeah. I wonder what it will take. The past year or so, I've certainly been like too busy with work to have even enough time to do a subathon, you know? So I can never really stream for more than a few hours. But yeah, maybe one day. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to try it at least once. Right. We should probably get some upgrades if we can. I believe we can. It did say it was possible. Oh, here we go. Rhino, Stinger, Dreadnought. Oh my god. Oh, look at this. This is a very spike core. The Ictus. I like it. But yes, 500 quid subathon. Do you do the hair tattoo thing, IRL? No, I've never... Well, I've never, like, had... I thought you meant, like, a physical head tattoo. The hair tattoo is in, like... As in, like, shaving shapes into my head. Yeah, I do that. It's not always a star, though. It's, like, sometimes simpler, sometimes more intricate. But yeah, it's, like, it's quite fun. But it also kind of depends, because, like, at work, I kind of don't really go too crazy with it. I haven't really, like, gone all in on my hair. Probably in, like, a few months. Yeah, sometimes it's a cock. Sometimes that's all I can be bothered to draw. But yeah, I've occasionally, like, when I go out with friends and stuff, I'll like fully punk up myself. That why? If it's a doxed I have a cock shaved into my head, then I deserve to get doxed for that. Just kill me at that point, dude. Dox my shit up. Hello, 99 with Prisma Balloons. Welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, it should be fine. But like, yeah, I don't typically have like my hair in full punk mode at work because, you know, public facing image and all that shit. But like when I'm out in the town, so to speak, which is like never, or out with friends or whatever, I will. Let me go into a long and detailed explanation why my favorite color only works on this one particular car I drove in this completely different game I played a while back. Thank you, Rente. Do I do that a lot? I probably do. Like Clark Kent. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, let's do the Speed Demon mission. I got a new car for it. This game's quite fun so far. I think something I could use here is like a few like story beats or something. Like maybe some characters. I know like so there were actually 3 Roll Cage games. There was Roll Cage 1, Roll Cage 2, and Firebugs. And what was good about Firebugs is it had like characters that had like profiles and stuff. This game could definitely use something like that because like it feels a little disconnected. It could use like a little bit more soul, but it is good, and the stages and stuff and the gameplay is good. But yeah, same with like Wipeout. It does lack some of the character it had with like the different teams and stuff. I know there's some DLC cars and stuff there, so maybe they're saving it for those. Oh, throwing myself into space. Oh my god, that took me so long to respawn, dude. Fucking 10th place. Give me one of those. Right, all the boost. Okay, landed it. Oh. Landed that too somehow. Okay, we're up to 9th. I don't know about this one, boys. I think it might be over. Oh no, I did it again! Let's see. I don't think we're going to pull this off. I think we better try again and hope to not throw myself in space. That would be nice. These cars look like toys. Yeah, they look like the Flippy RC cars from back in the day, like in Revolt. And that was a game based on them as well. I think this was definitely very inspired by that. I'd like to point out there's no gravity in space, but there clearly is in your car. I think the gravity in this case would be coming from the road. So I would assume the kind of like space age technology they got here that's like painting the path of the road is somehow got a gravitational pull. That's the only thing that really makes sense because I'm kind of being pulled towards the road and pushed away from the road. So yeah, we're clearly not on a planet or anything. So that's the only thing that makes any sense. And I've still not done one successful boost from the start. Yeah, it'd be nice if I did like a space float when it threw me off, but I just continue my momentum, yeah. But like the game would be impossible if I could just kept flipping the script on you every time you went in the air. I certainly wouldn't be able to keep up, so I understand. It reminds me a bit of like, you know the stages near the end of Sonic Adventure 2? It looks a lot like those. Those space levels also have the same thing going on. Oh, actually, I think you can maybe take a shortcut there if you're really clever. It's good. It's got a lot of space levels at the end, and they're built very similarly to this. Essentially, just like a bunch of like tubes in space, you know. Ah, shit. That's a car. Not the car. If I was playing as a Pringles can right now, I don't think I'd be doing quite as well. Or maybe I'll be doing better. Honestly, I'm at 9th place. That's not exactly great. Okay, we are catching up a little bit. They're giving me a decent few boosts, but the tricky part is knowing when to actually use the damn things. Okay, okay. Right, get on the wall. Tricky thing with this stage is it's like... It's not... Oh! Almost made it. Okay, I did make it. I did make it. It's not as traditional roll cage as some of the other stages where you can, like, drive on the ceiling and stuff. There's a lot of, like, random assorted bits just kind of floating around the airspace. You kind of have to navigate to them properly. Or, half the time I just missed them. Oh no! I was wondering if there'd be like another way, or if I absolutely had to take the hole, unfortunately. Oh dear. I came 10th! Miserable! We're gonna have to try that again. YTMND is still up. There's all my work hours filled. Nice! Glad to hear it. YTMND actually, like, I think a couple years ago was gonna go down, but they did like a crowdfunding thing to keep it up, and yeah, it's thankfully still up. Sorry about the sound disappearing each time. I have to alt-tab to read the chat. My guy is not getting a Summoning Salt video. No, not this time. Did you play it before? No, I've not played this one before. Hello, Rock. I've played a game that's exactly like this before, called Roll Cage, which was out on PS1. And this game is actually a sequel to that by the same developers, but with a different name. So it's like Roll Cage HD, essentially. So I've played a game that's very similar, but not exactly this game. Yeah, you would remember that, because I've played the first game and the second game, and I think I did a separate stream where I did a one-on-one with Shady. So I've played the Roll Cage games enough. Alright, let's retire. Cancel. We'll just start from the top. There's no fucking way we're ever saving that, so let's just try again. But yeah, it's a very good version of it, honestly. I was expecting it to feel pretty bad, as a lot of these type of like spiritual successor games do, but this one actually does feel a lot like the original, and it looks a lot like the original too. It definitely has the right vibe. And it's hard, yeah. It gets a lot harder too. The more fast it gets, the more insane it is to keep up with it. And you get to a point where you're going so fucking fast in the later difficulties with the original game that, like, if you get hit by something, you're just gonna go fucking flying, and you're gonna land backwards, and you're gonna have no chance of catching up at all. Which is what kept happening every time me and Shady would race. The second one of us would get hit, we'd just be like stuck looking the wrong direction and have no hope of recovery whatsoever. I say no hope. Sometimes there was a little bit of hope. But yeah, case in point there, I just went from like 2nd to 8th in an instant. And the catch-up process is going to take a long while because everybody's moving very fast at this point. Alright, get in the middle. That is one lap. Now we just got to do another. But yeah, this game can be a bit nauseating to look at sometimes, just due to the constant flipping. I can only imagine how bad it is playing it in VR. If I ever do get a VR helmet, and I might, this will be one of the things I go back to have a look at. I'll probably make myself sick there. Okay, we've made it up to 3rd. Now, if we can just not die, we might have this one in the bag. I said not die, not die. Ah, it's over. Oh my god, down the 8th instantly. Down the 9th. The choke. Well, it's better than 10th. Oh my god, what the fuck even happened? I like hit the edge or something and it just sent me... Okay, this one's fucking over. That is a creative way to puke, yeah. Could you imagine puking while you're in one of these fucking cars and you're like going upside down and right side up over and over and over? The puke would be going everywhere. Do you have a good controller? Yeah, I'm playing with my PS4 controller. It works fine for this game. Very responsive. And it has analog acceleration and braking and stuff, so the controller's perfect. This game was released on PS4 as well, so it's pretty accurate. Yeah, the vomit comet. I guess some roller coasters are like that. I've generally got a pretty good stomach for this kind of stuff though. I've never vomited on a roller coaster. And I've never really been one for getting motion sick too much. I sometimes do get like a little wobbly and a little sickly on boats. At least I did as a kid. I haven't really been on a boat in recent years, but aside from that, I tend to be okay. So this game doesn't really affect me, but sometimes when I do like 6 flips in a row or some shit, it's like, damn. Oh, we can't go in there. That's a shame. I was hoping that might be like a little secret entrance. Would have been cool. That wasn't intentional. It just kind of flung me in that direction. Alright, this one's fucking done. This stage sucks, dude. The second you get thrown like off the course, you got no chance. Straight down the 10th. Can I do one boost like, successfully? I can't. I don't know what the timing is, dude. I need the pros to teach me. I've tried like hitting it on go. I've tried hitting it on 1. Nothing seems to be working. I think part of the problem here is I'm like hitting the boost button all the time, and I probably be better served to calm down a little. Anyway, we're first. Let's keep it rolling. Yeah, totally intentional. Everything on this channel is always intentional. I'm a pro. I just throw for content sometimes, you know? Take the ramp. Okay, we're going to land that nicely. Yep. Problem with this guy is he kind of spins out every time he lands. This new car that I've picked up. Oh shit, somehow we didn't die there. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're still first. Holy shit, somehow. Amazing run. Okay, there we go. That's 1 lap, just about. Now we just got to do that again. Not fling myself into space. Can it be done? Right, don't speed yet. Wait, be patient. Because, like, if I go too fast, I'm not going to be able to control myself. I'm saving my boost. I'm saving all my boost for you. There I go, off into space. Alright, use my boost now. Let's catch up. Let's catch up. Out of my fucking way, bozo. Oh my god. Ah! It's over. There's no way. There's no way. We're down to 9th again. The choke. Oh, we almost had it. We almost had it, lads. Let's try that again. There's a Steam guide for it? I'm sure there is. It's definitely got like a decent player base on Steam. But yeah, there's probably like a particular trick to getting the boost. I haven't got it yet. But Mario Kart logic doesn't work. Okay, that's the worst run ever. I just went into space in like 2 seconds. Yeah, we got to learn the timing and learn the track 100%. Even now, I know the track okay, but it's not helping me that much. It's like, there's still like, if you hit the corner or something, you can just fling yourself into space so easily. Alright, we'll get this. We'll get this. But yeah, the game's good. I'd love to play some online matches sometime. If a few more of you pick this up. If it's something that interests you, of course. You can currently get it discounted with a surfing game. Yeah, it's the corner. It's the corner. It's the dodgy physics, not me. Oh, here's Never with the tip. Alright, let me read that shit. Launch start if you hit the accelerator right. If you hit the accelerator right as the race countdown finishes, you will get a burst of acceleration to start the race. This can be a valuable early leg up. Or you can tell the fucking guy who wrote this is British. You get a leg up on the competition, innit? Nobody fucking says that, dude. If I used the term leg up in the stream, everybody would be like, what the fuck? What did he just say? Not to be confused with opening your legs, of course, and what other leg puns are there? Stretching your legs. Yeah, there's a leg up. It means coming first or something. Yeah, leg up on the competition. Absolutely. Definitely either a Brit or an Australian, right, in that one. It's an advantage, yes. We're going to try and get our advantage right now. So it says, like, just as the countdown finishes. Which is what it told me before, but I may have gone for, like, a little too early. Ah, oh, come on! That was right. That was right as it finished. Was that too early? Hold on. Hold on. Rest of stream, everybody. One more try. 2, 3. I did it! Yeah! Okay, it is literally, not only as it finishes, it's over at the point you press it, basically. You hit it, like, just as go pops up. Okay, we're good, we're good. Now we win. This is the run, this is the run. Well, this is pretty. Love the lights. Oh, shit! Okay, we might be going too fast. Just a little. This is absolutely the run. Just watch. Just watch. Oh, shit, look at that! Well, that was tasty. Alright, we landed it. We landed it. We're fine. Perfect flips here. Textbook execution. Alright, keep it in the middle now because I think that fucking shit's gonna... That opening's gonna pop up. Okay, there's no fucker around. We've obviously, like, gotten quite a bit ahead. But if I... Oh, now there's somebody. Fucking speak of the devil. Dude hit me with the Need for Speed Underground treatment there. No! What even happened? God damn it, god damn it, god damn it! Okay, we can still win, we can still win. We got this, we got this, we got this. They're right in front of me, we can still win. We can win, we can win. I'm not getting any boosters though, because they're fucking stealing them all. Go, 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 go! Yeah, 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 yeah. Told you we can still win. This is the run. Told you this was the run. I did tell you. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, come on, come on. No! Who the fuck are you? Who is this bastard cucking me out of first place? That was my race to win, dude. Where the fuck did Jester, you damn clown? Where did he come from? Fuck you, Jester. Alright, sorry, yes, I'll hydrate. Okay, it wasn't the run, but it was close to the run. It was a good run. Here's how Spike can still win. Cucked. Apparently, Twitch doesn't like it when you say cucked in the chat. I had to just approve like 2 different messages. What about people that are proud to be a cuck? Can't we discuss cuckoldry in their chat? I mean, it's not anybody I know, but I'm sure they're out there. Right, we unlocked some items. People. Yeah, those people. Right, here we go. There we go. Did it again. Did it again. Can't be stopped. We can at least continue now and play a different stage because we at least got a podium finish. But I'm not happy about cucked out in my first place. This stage feels very Wipeout free. Oh. I gotta keep the speed up, dude. These guys are getting real fucking fast. Oh no. We ain't landing that. Fucking hell. We're okay though. Well, we were. No, we're not. We're okay. We're just a little bit behind. It's nothing. It's not an emergency. We're okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Need a booster. Not going fast enough. Did we get one? No. Everybody's trying to get past me. Alright, final lap. Okay, yeah, those guys just threw themselves off the cliff, so that's good. We've got a chance now. Oh no! Can we save it? Can we save it? Karma, it's not. Shut up. No, shut up. Shut up. Oh my god. It's bleak, bros. It's bleak. Come on, give me the bullet bill or some shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Can we do it? Can we do it? No, straight into a fucking building. Oh my god, it's never been more over. Rainbow Roaded, yeah, we're gonna hit that restart button, bro. Twitch could easily compile an improved cut list. Imagine being on Twitch's approved cut list. Imagine that being leaked. Like that'd be worse than the fucking Janny list on 4chan, dude. That'd be like the list to end all lists. These VTubers went to Twitch specifically to allow cuckoldry in their chat. That does require effort. I'd be very interested to see who the enthusiasts are. A very, very small list though. Most people I know are disgusted by it. This game does have great lighting. It looks great in general. All right, we're gonna do a little restart here before I get Rainbow Roaded again. It's also not that taxing, thankfully, because it's like a couple of Unreal versions behind. I can hear like my fans spinning, but it's nothing too crazy. I fucked up the boost. Let me try that again. That was okay. That wasn't like... Yeah, that wasn't exactly right. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, this is going to be the run. But yeah, definitely want to play this multiplayer sometime soon. It's like, just like Roll Cage, it has great potential for fucking the other person over. I'm never any good at like steering away from that one. My bad. It's a PS4 game, in fact, but it's also on Steam and Switch as well, I think. I imagine the Switch version runs terribly, but this version runs great. This came out 2018, I believe. Cool, cool, cool. Oh shit, we're not gonna make it! No! Wait, maybe? No, I thought for sure I was going to make that one somehow and like rotate around. We didn't. Oh dude, it's over. Ah, oh, fuck, it's so over. Thank the Lord it's not Unreal Slopper 5. I think we got lucky. Like at this point, Unreal was still holding together somewhat. The physics are as weird as they've ever been. It's based on the PS1 game Roll Cage, which is the gimmick is basically in the name. It's about rolling around, and it's kind of like an anti-gravity racer. So you can drive on the ceiling and the walls and the road. Basically anywhere you land, you can drive. Is the idea. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to keep up with. Ah, dude, I keep boosting just before I do jumps, which is a miserable idea. Very, very bad idea. Yeah, well, when we get to my next Tokyo Extreme Racer stream, I'll definitely be using the bike laptop, and hopefully there'll be less fucking Unreal Slopper crashes at that point. That game's not the worst example there, by any means. There's been many. I'm sure you can optimize it well enough if you try, but most people don't. Another banger. This way. There we go. Yeah, this runs really well. Can't complain about this engine at all. It's pretty much perfect for the game. And I've obviously running my model and everything, and it hasn't even dropped any frames or anything. It's been super, super smooth. So yeah, shouts out. This game is like almost exactly as old as my PC though, so it makes sense, you know. I think it's like just a little bit younger, or rather my PC's just a little bit younger, so like it makes sense that it wouldn't really struggle with this one at all. But it does show you we haven't really come that far since. It's like, this still looks great. And it runs a lot better than a lot of the recent Unreal games, which you know, could run better, but most of the time just aren't optimized by their developers well enough. Ah, fuck! I hate it when that happens. Feels like a PS3 era racing game with toned down physics. Interesting. Definitely like reminds me of the PS3 Wipeout versions. But yeah. It doesn't look as good as it can because I'm running it at 720p right now. But that's just because I have one screen and I need it to be like in a window that I can actually read the chat on. So like it does normally look a bit better than this. I don't have everything on max settings. That'd be the biggest culprit as to why it looks like a PS3 game. It does have multiplayer, yeah. It has online multiplayer as well. And I think split screen also. Ah, shit. I miss that fucking jump every time. Oh, dude, we are so fucked. Let's try that again. I hate landing and like facing the wrong direction. That's like the biggest fuck up I do in this game. It just keeps happening. Alright, here we go. Go! I will beat this fucking stage. I will. There weren't that many futuristic racing games on PS3 that I can recall. Main one, of course, was the Wipeout HD game. That was on PS4 as well. But like, definitely a good genre. Ah, dude, I don't know about that one. I don't dare jump into online multiplayer yet. I think I need a lot more practice with this one. Okay, we're catching up. We're catching up. We can do it. A bit of room, please. Bit of room. Oh shit, that's not going anywhere good. Yeah, alright, that's it. That's it. One more try. One more try. Last try. Ugh. But yes, in regards to streams and stuff, because obviously this is a topic that we should definitely touch on. I will be grabbing my laptop from home next week, and I'll also be going to a con with work. So like, I think around about the time of like next weekend, I'll be able to start streaming more regularly again, if everything goes to plan. As I mentioned, my roommate's heading out soon, so we'll have a little bit of time where I can do more regular ones, and after that I'll have my laptop to do stuff on the road as well, so it'll be alright. Yeah, it's okay. Gonna just be a memory soon, Rock, so don't worry. But yeah, of course I'm still gonna be busy with work and stuff generally, but I can usually like manage a few hours after. As you guys got used to, I'm sure. Ah, shit. But yeah, I don't know what I haven't really quite figured out what I want to do after I'm done with this job. My roommate moving on to better things has me thinking about it more, and I've definitely enjoyed like learning as much as I have doing this and getting the experience I have and stuff, but it would be good to try something different soon. I just want to make sure I can earn like enough money this year to have some security and all that. I have been saving money, yeah. I've been saving money like a motherfucker. So I have quite a bit from last year and stuff. So yeah, I'll have to kind of scope things out a bit more still, but I've got ideas. But I don't know. I want to do something that like I'll be able to like have a fucking actual place to stay that's not a caravan or a boat, you know, which is the tricky thing. So I have to get that shit figured out, because I do think I'm getting too old for like this kind of life, you know. I should probably be getting a fucking flat or something at this point, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, maybe I should take some Spanish lessons. You might be right, Rock. Second, that's not bad. That's not bad. I fucked up there, but I fucked up right at the end. So like I kind of threw my corpse over the finish line. So it worked out okay. Yeah, maybe I have been thinking about traveling. Honestly, like I do think that might be fun. Just do like a year somewhere else. Because it is one of those. It's one of those jobs, you know, doing tech stuff that it's applicable basically fucking anywhere in the world. Everywhere has entertainment, you know? Everywhere has venues and clubs and stuff like that. So it should be alright. You don't even need that. You can just interact based on the wild mood swings. What, just take my best guess as to how they're feeling? Do you want them to get killed? That probably is how I'll go out, yeah. It'll be by choice though, unfortunately. I never learn. The classic combo's up next. No, we're not a KFC. It's two classic races. Let's do this and we'll probably wrap it up afterwards. But this game's cool. I'd like to check it out again. I'd like to do some multiplayer of this actually. I might DM Shady actually, because I know he's a big roll cage guy, so I think he'd be into this. We can do another clusterfuck of a stream where we just kill each other over and over, like the old days. Oh wow, look at the fucking visual effects on this one. We're in like Super Mexico right now. The orange filter is going crazy. Bow, 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 bow. We're okay, we're okay. It's nice to be in a more open stage now. It's not flicking me around quite so much. I guess when there's like a lot of electrical current in the air, the screen goes kind of grainy. It's pretty cool. This game does feel a bit like you've like dropped an edible though, you know? When some of these effects hit, very, very psychedelic, very weird. I've got something for this guy. Got some guns. Yeah, I got him a little bit. Let's get over here. Bam, ba, bam, ba, bam, ba, bam, ba, bam, ba, bam. But yes, obviously I know you guys understand, but I am very sorry I haven't been more consistent in terms of streaming lately, and I do plan on sorting that out very soon. Because even with work, I think it's still important to get my stream reps in. Like, I can be super, super busy and like chatting to people all day at work, but I still need to see you losers specifically, you know? Oh shit! Because only you can see me be this bad at racing games. Well, I was actually only third, even though that was a horrific fuck up. Like that was like, I thought for sure I'd be in 10th, but No. But yes, by the time of next weekend, I think we should be okay. Because by then I'll have my laptop. By then I'll be back here, and I think we'll be alone too. So I think it should be okay. But I mean, it'll be around that time. But yeah, I've got plenty of stuff I want to play. Just don't call her Latinx. Dude, they hate that. Yeah, I can't blame them. It's just a stupid term. Oh, a nice boost. See, it is possible. Oh, cool stage. What the hell? This looks like that one stage in the Sonic racing game, Sky Sanctuary in Sonic All-Stars. Oh! I thought for sure I was going to make that ramp, but I did not. I do like the designs in this. They're quite good. But you can kind of see what the inspiration was for a few of them, but they're still cool. Oh, alright. Let's just restart. I'm still getting used to the stage. We'll try it one more time. After I beat this tournament, we'll probably wrap up. Go! And I will beat it. It's just a matter of time. There's got to be a quicker way to do that. I'm getting like stomped on. I see. So if you hit the ramp, that obviously puts you on the other side. Okay, that's fine. Just keep it rolling. Oh, dude, he skids everywhere after he lands. That is the biggest problem with this car. I was slamming on the brakes, but it was not good enough. There goes a missile. Yeah, we can still save this one. We're okay. I love how the glare from the sun gets so bad that you can't read the UI anymore. I wouldn't have gone for plain white if I were them. Definitely has that PS3 era bloom everywhere in this stage. Get him. Okay, we landed it. Get him too. We're landing everything. Oh, we got first. Holy shit, skills. Unbelievable skill there. I don't need this fucking shield. I think we're on the second lap. I can't exactly read it right now, but I think we are. Oh, dude, I couldn't land straight on that. Yeah, we're on the second lap, and we're second place. Thankfully, I think this guy in front of me is getting hit with, like, all the bullet bills right now, so... yeah, we can get in front of him. Can we fire this backwards? We can't. I gave it a shot. Unfortunately, the game doesn't support it. We still got first! Holy shit. Oh my god. We got hit, but I still kept rolling. Amazing. Dude, that was so lucky. How did I not go flying off the fucking edge? Somehow I just went straight over the finish line. Too bad for him. Does the surf game have online multiplayer too? You could challenge Shady in that. True. I haven't checked yet. I haven't installed it yet. It might do. That'd be really fun, actually. Surf game with online multiplayer. Not even imagine. Alright, I'll have a look right now. Hold on. Let's see. So, Surf World Series. It's a free gig in store. The game wasn't designed to support controllers. That's kind of weird. What kind of fucking controls does this thing have? Surfing line. I'll have a little Google. The Steam page isn't telling me, but I'm sure I can find out. Surf World Series online. Okay, so I'll check the page. I don't think it has online. It says single player, so it doesn't even have any multiplayer, not even like local. I think this game might be slop, you know. I'm just going out on a limb. I think, you know, I think the good game in this case is Grip, and I think the slop game is the surf game. The reviews aren't that good either, but I mean, you know, I still might play it at some point because it is free, you know. It literally has 50 reviews. Now, it's not that many, but, you know, I've seen worse. I'm pretty sure I've played games with like 2 reviews or 1 review from a paid reviewer. You know, I've definitely like played some absolutely obscure shit before. But yeah, like the reviews aren't super positive, but some of them are. So maybe it's got its certain things going for it, you know. But yeah, I do have it, and it's there to play if I'm ever so inclined to do so. Tournament 3 is called Mixed Bag. Ultimate Race, Classic Race, blah 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 blah. I could install it now and have a look. Do you think I could pull off a free gig download while the stream's going? I mean, that is quite a lot, although it's not that much. You know what? Why don't we try it? I'm probably never going to do a straight up solo stream of it, so maybe we should just give it a quick look right now. It's 3.5 gig. All right. Let's do it. Apparently it doesn't work with controllers though, which is so odd. Like, how the fuck does this thing even play then? Mi-Fi will commit an hero. I think so. I think it might. Quite possible. But I am curious. I don't think I'm ever gonna fucking play this thing any other time, so yeah, you know what? I'll try it. In the meantime, we'll just hang out. Oh man. I don't know, bros. I think it could go either way. Well, we'll try and chill for a bit, and hopefully things won't get too bad. We're gonna just hang for a bit and see how it does. But like, if the connection drops, you know why. It's not because I've decided to throw the Mi-Fi across the room. It's just because I'm downloading a free gig game. I've downloaded like PS2 games on stream before, so I think it's like probably not that bad by some standards. We are currently at 1%. Let's go. I think what's happening is because the stream is already demanding all the bandwidth, it's just not giving any to Steam. Yeah, this isn't happening. It has not moved off of 1% at all. I think the way the Mi-Fi works is like when one thing gets it, it just doesn't share, you know? And right now, the 5,000 kilobytes per second is being reserved for streaming. And yeah, anything else on Steam just ain't gonna get anything. Which is too bad, but it makes sense. But yeah, Grip was good. I do recommend it. It does have online play. What we should probably do, actually, is see if there's anybody online right now. And just have, like, a quick run. Maybe I could play a randomer. I am curious if it's like, if it's at all performative with the MiFi in terms of online, because, you know, if I do want to play somebody on this, I guess I'll need to find out. So let's have a look. Okay, game's back up. There we go. All right, we'll have a little jump on online. Let's see if there's like anybody playing. Very unlikely, but it is here. Even has a Discord menu option, so you know this thing's relatively recent. Browse games. Whoop. Excuse me, Moop. No tanks, no teleport. Classic race. There's 4 people playing. Shall we join Noop? I mean, that's one game. Like, it's more than that's it. That's all we got. Let's join the random game, shall we? Do you think they'll reject me? We'll wait. We'll wait. I bet these guys never get randomers join them. They've probably been playing this shit for years. It's a community server at least, so it should be fine. Why did Moop have to sell? That is the question, isn't it? Progress bar is full. Let's see if I can join. Shall we just click the spectate button? Oh wait, I'm ready. Right, garage. Alright, yeah, we'll keep our shitty fucking car, sure. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. Better late than never, says green tea, salt water. Oh, they're playing a hard stage. Let me type a message. Hello. Yeah! Cute. Alright, cool. I'm being friendly. Unlike the usual fucking Sonic Roboblast sweaties. Shitting on me. These guys will be shitting on me in a minute as well. Do I have to do anything? I'm ready. Okay, those guys aren't ready yet. Oh. Cool. Okay, so let's see if this even runs. If it's like so laggy that it's completely unplayable, then we'll know that this is like a lost cause. But like, it seems like it's going to be okay. Oh, I think they changed to an easy stage. They probably saw how completely fucking miserably unskilled I was. I'm like, oh, we'll help you out, buddy. Here you go. We'll put you on the easy stage. They were in the hard stage when I arrived. Whatever, I appreciate it. Alright, let's race. Let's do it. Let's see how quickly I lose to a bunch of sweaties. Oh, they're synchronizing. Here we go. Oh my god, it's so fucking fast. Take that. Holy shit. Well, this is what the game's actually like, I guess. Don't count me out yet, I'm still coming. Alright, give me a good weapon. Oh shit, I went straight into the fucking wall. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I think it's a 5-lapper, it looks like. This might actually be one of those destruction races where it's more about inflicting damage. I wasn't paying too much attention to the pre-match stuff. I got another missile. We gotta hit at least one person. Come on now. Right, get him. Oh shit, look at this. What the fuck is this? Pretty cool. That was some kind of power up. Not quite sure what it did for me. Somebody's trying to shoot me. Okay, did I get him? Yeah, I got him. Nice. Fuck you. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got a guy. I'm not in last place anymore. I'm in 4th. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're so back. Oh, I'm in 3rd. I'm going to beat all the sweaties. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, nice flip. I got him, I got him. Oh shit, too much flipping there. Got too carried away. This game's really fun in multiplayer actually. It hasn't lagged at all. It's been so smooth. Which I'm amazed by, considering it's MiFi and I'm also streaming. And it's like a modern game. Oh shit. The guy got me good with that. He's parking in the middle of the fucking road. Okay, I am in 6th place currently, but I was briefly in 3rd place. So that's worth something. Hello, Nye. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I have missiles. So. We hit. I've hit my edible again. We're doing this, whatever this is. And hello, Caleb. Welcome, welcome. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Okay, we're 5th place. We're not last. We're not last. The dream of battling sweaties online and not being last. We're making it real. Alright, it's final lap. Oh, shit. I'm at 26% damage. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, I've been very impressed with this game overall. It like runs great, plays online great. It's quite competitive. I wish I had a story mode or something like that. That would be cool. But like it has, the campaign's pretty fun. It does give you like a decent variety of things to do. Yeah, I think next time I play this, it'll be a multiplayer deal. Oh, look at that. Oh, unfortunately, there's nowhere to go but down. Invisible wall there. I think we might end up getting last. It's looking that way right now. We are on the last lap after all. I mean, I can fire my missile, but it's not going to hit anybody. Game will end in 44 seconds. Game has ended. You came 6th, of course. Oh dear. Well, we had fun, didn't we? Hey, I got leveled up though. That's good. The most speed racer game I've ever seen. Yeah, movie speed racer for sure. Very much so. It's fun. It's fun. How come you came you came from fast? Well, you know. Hello, Sogo. I came last because I'm pretty new to this. I only started playing this game today, and I just jumped into a random online server and was like, yeah, let's go. And these guys have all been playing for years, probably. Anyway, yeah, I'm ready to go again, sure. We'll do one more. There was some wild speed at some points, everything turning into lines. Yeah, it was cool. This game does get really fast, and that's like on the easy difficulty, that one, I think. Like that stage. Some of the stages really throw you around. It gets very F-Zero-like, you know? He's not beating the allegation. What allegations? What the fuck are you talking about, Rock? Tails is cute. Why shouldn't I have him as my FPFP? I think that's from All Stars Racing Transformed, if I remember right. I can't believe this actually has a decent netcode. Me neither. I can't believe the netcode even still works, considering this came out like 2018. Most shit from back then has already been taken down. Like Garfield Kart, my beloved. Tails on the park bench. Are you a Tails on the park bench guy, or are you a Spyro at Subway kind of guy? Spike the Hedgehog allegations. Who alligated this? Anyway, let's go. Maybe I can come not last this time. Ah, fuck it. Alright, there we go. Good boost, good boost. There's the run, there's the run, there's the run. See, look, I'm keeping up with them, keeping up with them. It's like I'm a pro, it's like I've been doing this all my life. Oh, the speed. Yeah, I don't have much of a chance here. It's fun though. It's really good fun in multiplayer. Definitely better to play with humans than AI as well. I'm already noticing a substantial difference. Oh, missed me, missed me. Show me moves! I will. Dude, I wish fucking F-Zero GX was somehow possible to play online with like decent netcode like this has, you know? I'm sure eventually the guys, or the Nintendo guys will figure something out, but like, yeah, that game really could benefit from something like that. It'd be good to get like one of those recompilation things for it or something like that. Similar to what Crash Team Racing got recently, where they were able to get netcode into it. Like, yeah, F-Zero GX would be like the perfect game for stuff like this. Especially considering there's like so many players. You get like rooms full of like 16 people. Just go fucking crazy. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Dude, the Switch 2 is not gonna have an F-Zero. I think there's a better chance of me getting pregnant than that happening. They know they can't top it. They know they're not touching GX, and they got nobody at the fucking company that can make a game like that ever again, I'm sure. They don't dare try. But you never know. They technically did make some games after GX. I think they made like a couple more of the GBA games, and those were fine. I think if they wanted to make a classic style F-Zero, like F-Zero 99, they could do it. But in terms of 3D, I think like it's a similar predicament that Monkey Ball's in, actually, because like the new Monkey Ball games have been like okay, but ever since like the second one, they've never really got the physics 100% right. And I think F-Zero, at least in the 3D games, would be in a similar spot where people would be wanting the F-Zero GX physics and that kind of feel, but like you just can't really replicate that shit, you know? And it's actually on the Monkey Ball engine, so they're connected in a weird kind of way. It's also so like heavily tailored to the GameCube controller, and like the little ridges in it and stuff like that. It'll be very hard to tailor it to anything else. Whenever I play it for stream or whatever, I always have to have a GameCube controller because I can't even control myself at that speed, and on like a PS4, it's like I just get lost. My stick goes off in a million different directions. Oh dude, this one is toast. I'm never catching these guys. There's like one guy in 5th who's not that good. Like I'm occasionally getting close to him, I'm not like super close, but a little close. I don't want to be mean to him though. He's much better than me, but I'm at least seeing the guy. But yeah, I'm not doing the best at staying on track here. A lot more memorization needs to take place. Okay, drop that. Oh my god. I was hoping I'd do a little tactical bounce, but I just came to a complete stop. I got the wipeout treatment on that one. I think I'll probably call it here. I think it's about as much as I can manage. I think if I get a similarly skilled or unskilled player on stream with me though, I think this could work. It'd be a fun little multiplayer time. Okay, here we go. I'll catch up on the chat in just a second. I've been like super locked in. Oh dude, I should at least finish the fucking race. Oh my god. I'm so fucking far behind. These guys must be wondering, what is this dude's deal? Why did he just turn up and like... did he just play the tutorial and jump straight to us? No. Been playing this for 3 hours now. It's just how it is. Oh my god. They were nice though. They gave me a nice wave when I joined the room. Probably just good to see any new people playing this. This seems like a bit forgotten, which is a shame because it's good. Roll Cage is the same deal though. It kind of met the same legacy. Like the original Roll Cage was kind of forgotten too, whereas Wipeout was the game everybody knew on the PS1. Roll Cage was just kind of like its little sister. Nobody really gave it the same amount of love. I think Firebugs, the third Roll Cage, that came out in like 2001 on the... No, that came out in 2002 on the PS1, which is insanity to think about. That's how completely under the radar it was. And it's good. Like it's not quite as good as Roll Cage 2, but it's very good and like it's full of character and soul and stuff. But you know, that's how little faith they had in it, I guess. But yeah, it's great to play another one of these after all these years. Oh, I can very briefly see somebody's reticle up there. Is it possible that I can catch up into 5th place? Is it possible? Probably not. They've probably already finished. I can never stop very smoothly on that one. Oh, I've got the weird blue power-up, whatever the hell this does. Am I going faster, or am I just, like, on drugs? I can't really tell what that's doing for me. Oh, I hit Madeline, apparently. Oh, hopefully they find her. Okay, here we go. I got a boost. I'm just hitting everything I got. Yep, we got the 6th place. Let's go. Again. Well, it was fun to play with some randomers. I did finish. I was not timed out. So I guess that's something. That's better than some of the Sonic Robo Blast runs I've had where I've been timed out. Classic. It really is. Anyway, thank you boys. I'm out of here. Anyway, that's Grid. That's a little bit of the multiplayer and a bit of the campaign. Highly recommend this one, especially if you can get it cheap. I got it discounted with a surf game that I'm sure is complete garbage that I don't care about, but it was like 10 quid cheaper than buying the game on its own. But yeah, it's good. I hope to eventually do a multiplayer stream of it. Let me get myself back in position. Whoop. Let me catch up with the messages I missed while I was unable to pause there. Scroll back up. The Spike Emperor. Yeah, I bet modders could pull off a GX as a multiplayer game. I'm sure they could. And the thing is, they'd probably like... It's not hard to like extract source code these days. Well, it is hard, but like it's not impossible. Especially Nintendo fans, they're kind of on that shit lately. I think someone's been doing it with Smash Melee. So like, I presume the people with GameCube knowledge are already in the scene. You know. Didn't they show an F-Zero with multiplayer? Was that on the N64 or GameCube version though? I think it might have been the N64. They have GX on the Virtual Console with the Switch 2 online multiplayer, but also no analog triggers or GC button layout. That's what I worry about, yeah. The lack of analog triggers especially. The button layout, I suppose you can kind of train your brain into like remembering where the new stuff is, and you can eventually get used to that, but the lack of analog is a real problem for GameCube games. Like they got around it with the Mario Sunshine port by like just, well, they didn't really do a very good job with it, but they attempted to, but like it felt very lacking, you know, without it. And it's going to be the same with F-Zero GX because it's so important to the game, you know, especially as you get better at it and you need to master exactly how much brake to put on and all the rest of it. The fact they lost source code makes me think they'll never get the GX physics again unless Nintendo holds the source code, but who knows. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, because they do like randomly hold on to a lot of weird shit. Like they had all that N64 source code just sitting around, but like whether or not they'd want to actually do anything with it is the question, you know, or whether or not they even can legally. But yeah, it's an interesting conundrum. Fun spike fact of the day: his longest losing streak on a single game stage is 6 hours, 25 minutes, and 15 seconds, and it happened on Monkey Ball. Of course, you'd be keeping track of that. I'm not surprised at all, Rock. Yeah, you're right. Good Monkey Ball memories. Monkey Ball and F-Zero GX are born from the same maniac DNA. Yeah, the ridges on the GameCube controller are very important to both Monkey Ball and F-Zero, because you need to be so precise with your turns once you get to a certain point in the game. And that certain point is like a few stages in. It's early. But like, yeah, if you look at the GameCube controller, it has the little octagon around it, the little ridges, and those are essentially what help you the most with the analog control, because, you know, it kind of needs to sit in position essentially when you move the stick, you know. And obviously the PS4 controller and other controllers, the PS3 controller, PS5 controller, they don't have any ridges. They're just a straight circle. So you have free reign to put the stick wherever you want, but you have like too much free reign, you know, and it makes it harder. Anyway, that's like, it might be copium, but like that's why I always prefer using the GameCube controller for that. Yeah. You hold your thumb on the accelerate, you tilt the booster attack. It's so good, and it scares me to think of a generation playing GX with controllers not made for the Switch 2. Yeah, exactly. So like, you'd have to almost like completely relearn the game to adapt to not having analog control, which I think would be a hard sell for a lot of people that are attached to it. But like, I think F-Zero fans are always they're very particular about how they play games. Not just the GX fans, but the X fans as well. The stream I did with All Bones Jones years ago was hilarious because he was like such a F-Zero X sweaty, and like he knew all the tech, he knew all the shortcuts, he knew all the different like ways to cheese the attacks and stuff like that. And it was funny. We were both like designing stages that we were playing like each other's stupid stages. I remember I made one in like the shape of a bug, and like one in the shape of a cock, and like dumb shit like that. And like yeah, both X and GX have like a lot of very peculiar things about them that like all the sweaties know. Intricacies is what I was trying to say. It's late at night. Sorry, everybody. They made a half press button with the extra shoulder button Switch has to remember right. Yeah, you're not going to do that for GX. There's no fucking hope. Like, You can do that for Mario Sunshine. Even then, like, it's not perfect. You don't really feel the same sense of like having the exact amount of control with spraying the water and stuff. But like, you don't really need it that much. But with GX, you need it. You know. They archived so much, but Sega helped make it, and they lost the Monkey Ball engine, I believe. So it's tricky to say. Yeah. Very true. Sega is the exact opposite. They like always lose their source code and basically don't back up anything. So yeah, I think they probably would have lost it. They probably would have lost the arcade game code, and they probably would have lost all the Mario Kart code because they were. Was it Mario Kart? No, that was a different company, I think. But like they were. Back when they were making arcade games, I think Namco made the Mario Kart games, the arcade ones, and Sega made the F-Zero arcade game, of course. It was Amusement Vision. They're making a special GC controller, at least for Switch, with analog shoulders for Switch Online, but no idea if that has analog or not. I've heard it doesn't, but yeah, I don't know. I hope the Triforce, that's what the hardware was called. Yeah, the ridges are good, definitely. I appreciate them every time I go back to a GameCube game. I think the N64 also has the ridges, but they're quite small. You can't see them like super well, but when you like take apart the stick, which you will do if you use an N64 controller regularly, you'll notice it has the little ridges as well. So like it's a good way to just kind of ensure that you're always going in some kind of direction, you know. Without it, you can still have freedom, but like it locks you in a bit more, which is very useful. I mean, it's the exact same thing with F-Zero X. Like you kind of got to be playing with the N64 controller. You can use another one, but the ridges will help you out when it comes to like doing spin attacks and like drifting really fucking tight corners and stuff like that. Yeah, hopefully the Jonah Boner's doing okay. I was talking about him on a Discord server the other day, actually, and he so as I understand it, he's still okay. He's still alive and stuff, and he occasionally turns up in like certain VTuber chats. I think you sometimes see him in like Woozle's chat and stuff like that. So he's like more of a chatter these days than a tuber, but he's doing okay. I know he went into like making YouTube videos for a while, but I think he got eventually a bit tired of that. And really, like from the moment I first met him, he was always struggling to like make do with in regards to like life and whatnot. He was always just on the verge of getting kicked out, or always on the verge of like living in basically a fucking complete slum. Yeah. So Jones always had it pretty rough. So hopefully he's doing okay these days. But yeah, I think he's obviously taking time away from streaming at the moment. And if he ever comes back, I'd be happy to take him on in F-Zero again. Yeah, Woozle unfortunately never streams also. I think the last time I can recall seeing Jones was in a Woozle chat, but that obviously because Woozle doesn't stream much, that would have been some time ago. Fucking, I'm still mad. Woozle did an April Fool's where he was going to stream and then he just didn't do it. I mean, great bit, to be fair. But, like, come on, dude. Yeah, Evil Tube Cat. I gave Woozle a big push in CXW as well, and that's the thanks I get. He'll stream when he gets a job, so I guess he hasn't. I mean, that makes sense. I understand that. I feel like it's probably you want to put some pressure on yourself to actually get a job and get some money coming in first, and I totally get it, because in the periods where I was jobless, I was like really enjoying streaming and probably not paying enough attention to getting a job, so completely understand, you know. Anyway, yeah, I hope to eventually see the Weasel back in action soon, and hope to eventually see Jones back in action as well. It's a shame to look back on all of the tuber mates I've made and see so many sort of inactive and missing in action and stuff, but it's good to see so many still around as well. But yeah, it's changed a lot. I'm glad that like most of the drama in my circle has been like pretty minimal over the past few years. Like we were talking about earlier, there's been like so much bullshit on Twitter lately, like it's impossible to stay away from. But yeah, hopefully those guys are doing well and keeping their mental health healthy. Anyway, that's about all for Grip today. There isn't much else to talk about. it's a good game. If you can get it for cheap, I recommend it. And the netcode still works. So if you want a little bit of futuristic topsy-turvy racing, I do recommend. Hey, it's possible, Rock. It's possible. I will say though, it's. I think the second you become one, you like give up like 20% of your brain to the Menhera. I do avoid drama. It's true. But I think a lot of my friends do as well. Like they just don't really engage with most of it, which I think is the key. If you absolutely have to engage with it, you can. And I think it's good to stand up for your friends as well. I think it's good to occasionally jump in and, if somebody who absolutely doesn't deserve it is getting fucking railed, then you should be one to say, oh, well, that's bullshit, But in terms of like starting drama and stuff, I've never been interested in it, and I've always tried to avoid it. On like the very, very few occasions someone's tried to start drama with me, I've usually just spoke to them and like we've hashed it out through DMs or something. I'm not afraid to do that, and I'll usually do that over most things. So I've spoken to a couple of schizos over the years. Like they've actually been okay when I've like talked to them personally. It's weird. I think like that's kind of when they realize I'm not a very good target. It's like, oh, this guy's actually like just being nice to me. That's no fun. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, too autistic. You don't have to say that, Rock, but yes, that's also partially it. I think some of it is I'm probably just not picking up on vibes. And I'm probably just like completely in the dark. Yeah, no potential for clout farming. Nobody wants to fucking get clout off an old geezer like me. What the hell are they gonna get? But yeah, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. Having a nice chill time is my thing, and talking about dumb shit with you all. Yeah, I'll get wisdom. Not to say I'm chill all the time. I like to have the occasional stupid rant as well. There's things I do feel passionate about, certainly. But it's a different kind of thing, There's certainly things that annoy me in VTubing still, You guys know that. Like there's things that annoy me, but I just don't start drama, I just make a little comment here and there on stream, laugh about it, and move on. Because at the end of the day, how people want to approach this is up to them. I'm just a guy. I'm just some stupid old fucker on the internet. It doesn't really matter what I think. You know what I mean? But hey, I appreciate you all hanging with me nonetheless. Always good. So yeah, stream wise, I will be back to a regular schedule soon. I don't know exactly how soon. I think it will be probably next weekend that I'm able to do the weekend streams again. It'll be around it'll be around this time actually. I'll be starting around this time. So they'll be late because I'll still be at work. But like I'll be on like doing my usual late night stuff. I just need to go home, grab my laptop on Thursday, and then do a convention with my work colleagues in like the early next week. So I'll be busy for like the first part of next week, but by the weekend I should be able to give you guys some stuff, and we'll get to some fun games. Some stuff I've been wanting to play for a while, some new stuff, some old stuff, and yeah, it should be a good time. But that's the plan. As you guys know, I've had a roommate situation that's been annoying for a while. Not him. He's fucking lovely. He's a lovely guy. But like the situation in terms of streaming is like I can't be very loud, So like we're going to. I have my laptop, and we're gonna figure something out. So it'll be all good. Yeah, the early time slot is good. I think we'll do the early time slot on Thursday. But like, yeah, we'll do. So on Thursday, I think we might end up doing like the early time slot just as a regular thing, because that will sort of open things up a little. And then on the weekend, we'll do the late time slot. which should work out okay. And that's the plan. Abayo. But yeah, that's the situation at the moment. And yeah, we're gonna work it the best we can. Anyway, it's midnight now. It's time to go to bed. So I hope you all have a lovely rest of your evening. We'll wrap it up here, and I will send you somewhere. Where shall we send us? Where shall we send you? Lexi is playing Euro Truck. That might be fun. Who else? Charlotte's playing Devil May Cry 3. Yeah, maybe a bit of Euro Truck might be fun. Thank you for the love. Thank you all. Oh, does Charlotte have her new boobs on? Has she got her shit ready yet? I know she's been posting lots of previews. I mean, yeah, she's got some massive fucking boobs. That's true. I don't think her new model is like completely ready, but her boobs are out, very much so. Cool. But yes, I think I rated Lexi last time. Who else is on? Return of the Sugoi Dakai. Yeah, that one. The Mega Milk. Let's yeah, let's go raid Lexi again. Euro Truck's always fun, and I want something comfy. You can drop a wrench. Yep, you got it, Sogo, just like that. Or you can drop a spike chair if you got those. Whatever you like. And I should be back by next weekend after I do all the stuff that I've got lined up for work this weekend and next week and the weekdays. But yeah, should be back soon enough. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and good night, everybody.